Hi gamers, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday. Today's Monday, right? I think today's Monday. I do believe that today perhaps maybe be Monday. If not, it's Tuesday. Is today Tuesday? What day? I don't know what day it is today, chat. What day is today? I know the number. Today's the 19th. I got that much. But outside of that, I got nothing. Today's Tuesday. All right. So today's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, chat. It do be Tuesday. That's good information. Happy Tuesday, chat. Did you guys know that tomorrow's Wednesday? That's crazy. 6 days till Christmas. This has been the least Christmas I have ever had. Let me tell you guys. Now, Kate, why? I don't know if that's a good enough terminology to use the word wet in this chat. This has been the least Christmas ever. Like, we have decorations up, but like, it hasn't snowed. It hasn't gotten cold. Like, I don't even, like, my present for Christmas was like the new graphics card. So like, there's no like presents under the tree. My brother's birthday and Christmas are within 24 hours of each other. He hasn't told us a single thing he wants. I have nothing for my brother for his birthday or Christmas because he hasn't told me anything that he wants. And I have a gift for my mom. I just have to like order it. So that's what I got. Still Tuesday for like 30 minutes. That's fair. That is very, very fair. So a California Christmas? I haven't been in Cali for Christmas, but I'm going to assume the answer to that would be yes. Aw, Alana. The original due date for my son 3 weeks later, and he's currently in the process of falling asleep. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. Yeah, Caden's birthday is the day after Christmas. It's like, it's a very unfortunate birthday because it doesn't feel like it's ever your birthday because it just feels like it's Christmas. You know what I mean? Where I live, no snow and very hot. That's fair. Yeah, that will absolutely do it. My mom's 3 days after Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Pokemon Master Journey. Oh, I hope it's a fun time. I spent the last few hours playing Slime Rancher. Okay. How is Slime Rancher? I've always seen Slime Rancher, but I've never played Slime Rancher. You know what I mean? Coop gets double the gifts. I mean, like, it was a lot easier to do double the gifts when he was younger because, like, the volume of gifts would be so much higher because the price point of those gifts would be so much lower. You know what I mean? But he won't tell you anything that he wants. He's like, I don't know, maybe some, like, protein powder. Maybe some clothes. But the thing is that he won't tell you is that he's really picky. And so you're like, okay, well, pick out stuff that you like so I know what I want. Or so I know what you want, I mean. And he just doesn't pick it out. So it's just, I don't know, chat. I don't know. He's got peak himbo status, I guess. Give the man protein powder. See, the thing is that he works at GNC, though, right? So, like, he knows what protein powder he wants. He knows the kind of protein powder he needs. He just doesn't tell us what to get him. Because he knows all the stats. He knows which ones are good and bad and indifferent and all that stuff. So it's like, it's a help me, help you situation. Also, hi, Vandy. It is nice for you to grace us with your presence before you go into hiding and editing dungeon. Vanessa of the 323 variety. So true. So true, chat. It's been passed down for generations. You know me so well. Oh my gosh, it's almost like he got caffeine to work on this video. That's crazy. The question is, will he watch me play Baldur's Gate later? Eyes emoji? Eyes emoji? Will he do it? I can't wait for this video to be done. Remember when you were like, hey, I know I'm working on big video, but I also want to work on another video. So you guys should send me a lot of work to do for another video while I do for while I work on my big video. Remember when that was an idea that you thought was good? Because I remember when you thought that that was a good idea. And I hope that you're realizing by now that that wasn't a good idea. That was a bad idea, one could say. Also, hi Prize, welcome to the stream. Paul, happy birthday. I'm assuming today is your birthday. Waiting for confirmation. Pepper Ridge Farm remembers. So that video can get worked on while I'm doing mine, but aren't you working on both of those videos yourself? When do you have time to work on anything else? Because anything else that you work on, you're like, wow, I could be editing my video right now. That's the way your brain works. Mavericks, thank you so much. I hope you're doing great as well. I wouldn't do the other video, PC would, but you still have to record the video. He can't do anything without footage, and the amount of time it would take you to do what you're wanting to do and get the footage for that is a lot. That's a lot, babe. That's not like it's a small video. That would take a couple of days, right? Which is time that you're taking away from the video because you're the one who put a deadline on the video. I don't think I'm incorrect. I don't think I'm incorrect. Let me just say. Let me just say, chat. Hope you guys are all having a good one, though. What are you guys in the mood to hunt today? We could go back. Yeah, we were here. We can do another normal type sandwich and try to go for Porygon and all of those fellas again, if you guys want to. We could also... We could try to do like a Alolan Exeggutor. We could do that one. One's dropping a truth bomb. Turtwig, I don't have the starters. I have not done a single thing of BP grinding. Also, hi Dylan, welcome to the stream. And Arson, hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. I am very excited though, Casey. I am very, very excited. It'll be great and magical. We have a Lumineon outbreak. Galarian Slowpoke, Beldum, or Duraludon? Hold on, let me pull up my map again. Where be my map? Ah, there. Wow. Okay. So we could do Beldum. We could do Alolan Exeggutor. You guys were saying which one? Where is Galarian Slowpoke? I don't see him on here. Where is he? Coastal? Do you guys just want to wander around Coastal until we find something we want to hunt? We could do that. We could just kind of figure it out. Is there a flying point here for me? No, not until I do all this. Okay, great, fantastic. We're gonna go here then. We're gonna go here. Did Mr. Dimmadome make it into this DLC? Doug Dimmadome, leader of the Dimsdale Dimmadome? Maybe. I don't know. He's not on my map, but that doesn't mean that he's not in the game. So I'm not sure.
Sleepy Moon Lunar says, sanity can be expensive, but what isn't expensive being a member?
Thank you. That's what they be saying, chat. That's what they be saying. Thank you so much. I appreciate you more than you could ever know. Thank you, thank you. I didn't even see this man. Hello, soldier. Hello, hello. I haven't seen Galarian Weezing, sadly. Okay. Good information. Good information, chat. Oh, hello. I don't want to fight you. You don't have pink flowers on your guys' heads, do you? No? Okay. There's so many, like, little fellas here. How are you doing, Linz? I'm a little sleepy today, but I'm always sleepy, so, you know, like, take that with a grain of salt. I just haven't had as much caffeine today. It's been a busy, like, kind of busy day. I am in charge of puppy sitting for Jordan, like JoJo. And so I got to meet Journey and Nova finally, and they are adorable puppers, and I am obsessed with them, to be honest with you. So I've been puppy sitting. I've been doing all that kind of stuff. So, that's kind of what I did for a bit of today. There was a video that I've been editing for a friend of mine that isn't really a content creator. They're like an IRL friend, but they figured out something that's actually really, really cool about Gen 5. So as soon as that video's out, I'll share it with you guys. It's literally like a minute long. It's a very short video. So, that was cool. I gotta do all that stuff. I don't think I'm in the right biome anymore. Am I? Yes, I just need to go this way. So I did that. I've figured out and finished drawing Logan's secondary emote that he paid money for. So I got that much done. I've just been doing like a lot of little stuff today. I'm annoyed. What's wrong, Firewolf? I'm sorry you're annoyed. Gen 5, the beloved. It was kind of cool. It was something I definitely did not know happened in that game. And unless you do something very, very specific, it won't trigger it. What is this outbreak? Are they literally like here? What do you... Are they in here? What? Oh, hey! It's you! What is my... Is the outbreak on top? It has to be on top then. I'm stressed because our basement is flooded? Yeah, that's reasonable to be stressed about. I'm very, very sorry that you are dealing with that. That is not fun in any way, shape, or form. Araquanid. I don't know how to... I'm assuming that yours is pretty obvious, and based on the fact that I can't tell, that it means that you're not shiny. I'm just gonna... Oh! I'm gonna encounter one of you for the dex, though, just so it, like, pops up on the map now. That's just hell. It is. It simply is. I'll try to head to a beach, though. That way we can hopefully hunt them. Like, are they maybe, like, here? Mayhaps? This would be a nice, easy place to ride around. Big fan of bug types. My favorite is 𝗼𝗎𝚘𝚗. 𝗼𝗎𝚘𝚗 is a cool one. 𝗼𝗎𝚘𝚗 is sick. He's just a hairy little yellow boy. And I appreciate his vibes. What's a basement? I live in Florida. Surely you actually know what a basement is, right? Like, on the real? On the real, you know what a basement is? Hope you're having a great day, though, Will. Thanks for stopping by. Like, do I just have to... Oh, that's a flamethrower TM? Neat! They're so small. I almost keep hitting them. They're like itty-bitty. Tiny guys. Like, is it just something I have to make a sandwich for in order for them to show up? It's other beach. Like this one? Mayhaps. We can try. At least see anything that shows up over there. What did I hit? What? What do you mean I hit it? What do you mean? Chat. What do you mean? A Lowland Doug trio. Tentacruel. Him. The man, the myth, the legend. The big beach with block stuff on it. Is that not what this one is? Do you mean this one? What? Like, I thought that's what this beach would be. Hi, Caesar. Welcome to the stream. What are you looking for? I don't know what chat's trying to direct me to. I thought they were trying to direct me to Galarian Slowpoke. But at this point, I don't know anymore. But I thought that, like, this would be big beach with blocky stuff on it. Is the beach above this one? So this one. Okay. Okay. That one. All right. Okay. This looks good. This looks promising. There's so many of them here. Okay. What does the shiny for this one look like? Isn't it? Shiny Galarian Slowpoke. Isn't it like purple? Oh, it's inversed. And then... So he's very obvious. I knew Slowbro had like the purple accents on him. Okay. Wow, Galarian Slowking is not obvious at all. It's so much better as a Slowbro. The shiny for Slowking sucks. Yeah, why is he so bad as Slowking? Okay. If you don't notice I'm concerned for your vision, that is valid. That is fair. I just yeeted my phone everywhere. Just everything's falling. Everything is becoming bad. Are you dual type? I forgot if you're dual type right now. Slowpoke. Galarian. No, you're just psychic. You're not dual. All right. Okay. What is this updated recipe for you? Vinegar and salty. Easy. Okay. Let me save here real quick. I forget I can't picnic while riding Koraidon, which is a feature that they should have disabled. They absolutely should have disabled that. It's such a good shiny, such a bold shiny for Slowpoke, and Slowbro has a nice accent. The shell's so good. And then they look at Slowking and they're like, ooh, you just don't get to have nice things. You know? I appreciate the forgore bit. Have a good one. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you. I hope you have a great night. Thank you. Alright, so we need 1 rice. I need vinegar. And I need 2 salty. With the eevee pick, let us not forget. What a yummy sandwich, chat. Let me tell you. Let me just yeet the rice. Yummy! Hold on, what did I... Oh. Okay. Thank you, thank you. I forgot my mom asked me what my order was for something, and I just did not tell her my order in any way, shape, or form. So, that's on me. That's what we call an oofy poopy scoopy. I just hope you don't phase on 𝗏𝗏𝗗𝗏. Oh, does 𝗏𝗏𝗗𝗏 pop up? How noticeable is 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏? What is shiny Malamar? Oh, hey! Hey guys, why are you here? 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 pops up in the tide. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how noticeable is 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏? Anonymous, thank you so much for the follow. Saucebug. A little baby. Too busy busting down the in-game bread, couldn't even secure the Wendy's order for your mod. So true. That's me. It's a skill issue. I had to make the vinegar salty sandwich. Did you get Starbucks today? Oh, I sure did. It is currently on my desk. I like planned out my caffeine a little bit more strategically. Because if I stream Baldur's Gate again tonight, then that way I can actually have caffeine past 8 p.m. and not just be dying a little bit, you know? James, how's it going? Zachary, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look up what 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 looks like here. Shiny 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Oh yeah, that's noticeable. That's very noticeable. Okay, we're good. Basically, everything on this beach turns yellow. So that makes our life a lot easier. So, it's time to cook dinner. What is on the dinner list for tonight? What are the vibes? Not the Starbucks. Okay, listen, Arson. I know that you're a Dunkin' fan. I went to Dunkin' the other day, and I was at the drive-thru little like ordery like box where they're like, "Hey, welcome to Dunkin'. Can I take your order?" You know that thing. So I was sitting at that, and they're like, "Hold up," and I was like, "Okay." That was the line. Hold up. So I sat there, and I waited, and I waited for probably close to 5 minutes. And there was quite the line piling up behind me, and people were not happy with me, not knowing that it was not my doing as to why we were not getting served. And they finally came back after 5 minutes and were like, "Hey, what can I get you?" Right? And I said, "Can I just get a medium iced toasted white mocha latte? That'd be really cool if I could have that, you know?" And they're like, "All right, we'll see you at the window." And so I go to the window expecting, I don't know why, that was on me personally. That was like a bad call on me. That they would have the order ready in like a semi-reasonable amount of time. They didn't. Yo, Akfish, thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. I got to the window, and I had my card out. I was ready. They were not ready for me. So I sat for another 5 minutes. And I could see the expressions and everything else of the people behind me. They were not happy. Still. Can't blame them either. So, they finally come. They take my card. And they, you know, do all the stuff. They hand me the receipt, whatever. Only for me to sit for another 5 minutes. And no one's telling me anything. I'm like, I got a medium iced coffee. That's it. And it's not like they were busy on the inside either. Like, there was no one in this Dunkin'. There was no one in line before I got there. As a preface as well. So it's not like they were just like busy and I was in the middle of the line. There was no one at this Dunkin'. And they finally handed me my coffee. And I drove off. And they didn't even give me the right coffee. So after all that, I don't know what I was given. I have no idea because they didn't have like the label on it how they normally do, you know, that like tells you what is in the drink that you're consuming. I don't know what I consumed, but it didn't taste horrible, so I just went with it because I did not have the courage nor the mental stamina to turn around and then go back in there and be like, hey, you didn't give me what I ordered. So, sorry, got shinoed. So I thought, maybe we don't go to Dunkin', you know? That spells bad service from step one. The hold up was my favorite part. I held up. I held up for as long as they wanted me to. I gave them 15 minutes worth of my time. And they gave me the wrong drink. Navig, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Sounds like a Georgia and insert Keir state here. See, but like, I know where, like, okay, in the least creepy way possible, because you've won giveaways, I know where you live, right? And where you live, Dunkin' is notoriously better. Dunkin' is notoriously better in your neck of the woods. Oh, it's Kevin. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's literally Kevin Wheeler just backwards. I'm gonna lose my mind. Right. No, it is. I visited that area for conventions before. And they're just notoriously better and more like... Oh my gosh, you got Starbucks? Why would you get Starbucks when Dunkin's right there? Like, that's the mindset there. There's Dunkin' on, like, every single corner. So, for what it's worth, you are getting good coffee. Yeah, I don't know. Like, why? Like, what happened to Dunkin'? What happened to Dunkin' for us to get to where we are today? Dunkin' is like the McDonald's of the the coffee industry now. Like, you go there because you know it's not going to cost you as much as Starbucks. And that the food will be mid. You know? Like, that's what you go to Dunkin' for. You don't go there for the quality. You don't go there for the experience. You go there because you know it's going to cost you less money than Starbucks. Dunkin' is Burger King? Can I put it on Burger King tier? I don't know if I can. It's a 50-50 on if I get what I order. That's true. Like, you have to take a gamble every time as to whether you're actually going to get what you order. That's a big point. That's... Hi. How did you get here? You just wash up? You just... The tide brought you in? That's crazy. Cutting costs, expanding menu, doing too much, trying to compete with other chains. So I don't know about you guys, but Dunkin' is like merged with Baskin Robbins. That's like the new thing. I don't know if that's like more popular where you guys live as well, but like every single Dunkin' here is not actually a Dunkin'. It's a Dunkin' and Baskin Robbins, like 2 for 1. $50-50 mid-service. Food is usually mid, but there's a few items that are iconically good. That's why I said it's like Burger King. See, but like aside from the donuts, I don't know if I could say anything that's like iconically good. Like I've gotten their egg sandwiches and stuff like that before, and sometimes it tastes like plastic. And that's the concerning thing, is I feel like I'm just consuming microplastics. I don't need Dunkin', I have scooters. That's such a based point. Or like even anything that's just like local. Like local coffee shops, they just hit different. They care. They try. They showed up to work because they want to be a barista. You know what I mean? The joke about me has always been half. Interesting. Food at Dunkin' is somehow worse than food at Starbucks. Starbucks food actually slaps, and that's why they charge you $7 for a grilled cheese. Literally, the grilled cheese at Starbucks is like $7, if not $8. It's kind of absurd. It slaps, though. It's like the best grilled cheese I ever had. Not ever, but you know what I mean. Like, it's a damn good grilled cheese. The problem is food at Dunkin' and Starbucks, the only appliances they have is a toaster oven. I feel like Dunkin' would have to have more though, right? Because they have like hash browns and stuff like that. You know? Like all of Starbucks stuff is pre-made. Whereas like Dunkin', I don't feel like it is because there's so much more customization you can do with it. Unless they are literally just putting all the hash browns and stuff like that in a toaster oven. It could be. I don't know. I've never been behind the scenes of a Dunkin', but I've seen the behind the scenes of a Starbucks. As well as scooters because I used to work there. Lamau. I barely have any Dunkin' in SoCal. I feel like that's for the better. You're wild for that one? Wait, which one? Oh, the grilled cheese comment? Probably. That's probably what it was. I think it's a really good grilled cheese. That's what I will say. Thoughts on White Castle? I have not consumed it. And I don't think I really have a desire to consume it, to be honest with you. My stomach doesn't like a lot of grease. So it's kind of one of those things where like, I don't typically go to... I didn't even mean to hit that button. I'm so sorry. I just like attacked you for no reason. You were just going about your day. I'm so sorry. Please carry on. I lost my entire train of thought. Oh, my stomach doesn't handle grease very well. So if I go to like burger places and stuff like that, I have to like plan out my entire day as to what I eat before that. And I have to take like an antacid thing beforehand. Otherwise, I will spend the entire rest of my night like baby vomiting. And it's just not a fun time. It is not a fun time for me or just anyone else involved. My tummy just don't like greasy. The same thing applies for pizza, which kind of sucks, but I've kind of figured out what I can order on pizza that makes it a lot more manageable. It's just not other people's go-to for pizza. You can't eat a gallon of grease and feel normal? Yeah. I mean, like, I can handle some grease. Like, I can go to, like, a fast food place. Like, I could go to Chick-fil-A. I could go to, like, I don't know. What's something else standard? Everything I'm trying to think of. Like, I could eat McDonald's and be, like, semi-okay. McDonald's is kind of pushing it, you know? But if I were to have, like, a pepperoni pizza with marinara sauce, add some sausage on there, just the amount of grease that's just, like, literally dripping. Like, if you can take a napkin and, like, pick up a soaking wet napkin full of grease, it will make me very sick. It's not a fun time. But like I said, I figured out what I can put on pizza. I just can't get like that kind of stuff anymore. Wanna know what I had in Utah that was very overrated? Was it In-N-Out? I'm an In-N-Out hater. Not hater. I just think it's mid. I don't think it's all it's gassed up to be. But what did you have? I'm very curious. I imagine most American fast food is all grease. Not necessarily. I think that's a very, like, outdated opinion. Just kind of how, like, people assume that all people in Europe drink are, like, tea and crumpets, you know? Like, it's just a very big stereotype. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, we have burger places. We have, like, chicken places and stuff like that. But we have such, like, a melding pot of so many different kinds of foods. Like, I could get authentic Mexican, like, 5 minutes down the road. I could go get Thai food. I could go get Korean barbecue. I could do, like, there's so many different things that you can get that, like, they easily outweigh the amount of just, like, places that are just dripping in grease. You know what I mean? I didn't care to try In-N-Out. Okay, so what did you try? Five Guys is too damn expensive. Five Guys is like, I don't know. I don't think I ever had like a wow experience at Five Guys. Like every time I've had Five Guys, it was mid. Oh, it was Five Guys. Yeah, I agree with that. Like it's just like, it's a burger place, you know? I wouldn't gas it up and be like, oh my God, you have to try Five Guys. But like, I thought it was very meh. That's what I thought about In-N-Out. Like, I don't know. Growing up in the Midwest, like, you understand. If anyone visits the West Coast, like, everyone's like, oh my God, I had In-N-Out. Like, documenting, like, taking pictures of their food. Like, it's this savior of all cheeseburger restaurants. And, like, yes, I did try animal style. Before anyone asks. I had regular and I had animal style. It was fine. Like, I don't think I would ever go out of my way to go get it again. If it were offered to me, I would eat it. Would it ever be, like, number one on my list of, like, oh my God, we gotta go? No. When you go to In-N-Out, so many people are scheduled to work and pretty sure pay is $18 to $20 an hour when you order food. It's actually cheaper and healthier than McDonald's, but you see them actually turn the potatoes into fries. See, like, that's good, though. Like, I'm glad that they're, like, they care about quality and stuff like that. It's just, like, I don't... There's only been one burger I think I've ever had in my life where I was like, wow, this is a crazy burger. Like, as a non-burger fan, I would vouch that this is, like, a top 10 burger of all time. You know what I mean? I wonder if Whataburger over in Texas is any good. I think I've seen one. I haven't tried it though. Obviously because of like my tummy and stuff like that. It's just never been worth it. Like if I had the option of being like, hey, do I want to risk feeling like absolute dog water the entire rest of the night? Or do I want to try something that's like not going to make me feel that way and I don't have to take that gamble? I typically go the safe route. I had the California version of McDonald's. Hashtag foodie. That's cool, though. Oh, unless you're talking about In-N-Out. In which case, well, wow, the shade. I just realized that could have been taken the other way. You know what, chat? This is the cue to drink more coffee. This is the coffee cue. Love Whataburger, Linz, but you'll die? Probably. It just makes me sad because, like, pizza and burgers are both things that are just, like, really good. You know? How's the coffee? It's very pepperminty at the bottom. Like, I got a white chocolate peppermint latte, you know? And I think all the peppermint just like stuck to the bottom. It's really good. But at the very tail end of the drink, I feel like I have a little bit of menthol in my mouth. I'm like, ooh, like a cold breeze. And I feel it, you know, the inside of my mouth. It's chilly in there. On a scale of 1 to Scooters, how coffee is the coffee? Say 7. I'd say it's a 7. Starbucks can be good. I think you just have to order it a certain way is kind of what I've learned. Like, having to be in a place where Scooters is not like a readily available option, I've kind of learned how to, in the weirdest way, scooterify all of the Starbucks drinks. So pizza and burgers are really good, but then you feel everything but really good after eating them. Yeah, I'm not a fan of peppermint drinks. I enjoy it. I don't know. I understand where people don't, though. It's kind of like mint ice cream. You know, like, I enjoy it. Like, it's fine. But, like, I also understand why people wouldn't like it. I used to not be a chai fan, but I have evolved from my non-chai likeness. Due to my roommate, actually. My roommate is the person who got me into chai. What is your favorite cereal? It's loaded in sugar. It is not good for you in the slightest. I'm a really big fan of the Fruit Loops that have the marshmallows in it, like Lucky Charms do. There's a specific kind of Fruit Loops that you can get where it's Fruit Loops with marshmallows. And it's a game changer. It is by far an S tier. But the amount the amount of sugar in that one cereal is like your daily sugar amount for the week. Oh, your fiance is definitely allergic to anything mint. Yeah, that would do it. That would absolutely do it. It's kind of like how Vandy's deathly allergic to like half the things on this planet. I like how that's one of the mini drink flavors added with the mixture. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Alex. Hi, Cry. Welcome to the stream. Cry, what's your favorite cereal? I'm throwing you right into the conversation this time instead of making you guess what we're talking about. I had to make 20 peppermint cheesecakes today. That is a lot. That is a lot of peppermint cheesecakes. I just remember, I guess I can name the place because it's been so long since I've worked there that, like, I don't think it makes a difference. And it was in Omaha. I don't know if any of you guys have Paradise bakeries near you, but I used to work at Paradise. I was like a trainer there. This was like back when I was in high school. They're kind of like Panera, but instead of bagels being the forefront, it's cookies and like other baked goods, but the menu is almost identical to Panera. But they're under the same like restaurant umbrella, because you know how there's like big chains that own a whole bunch of different things that you would not expect to be related. Like I think Texas Roadhouse and Victoria's Secret are technically under the same roof, like owned by the same company. And I think we were under the same umbrella as Victoria's Secret, Texas Roadhouse, all that kind of stuff. Wait, huh? Yeah. At least that's what it was when I was there. It could have changed since then because that would have been like, gosh, 2016, 2015? The fact that that's so long ago now, like, actually brings me a little bit of pain. Like, the fact that I say I graduated in 2017 and that's just, like, forever ago, like, it makes me feel old shit. Cornflakes, Raisin Bran. Paradise Bakery sounds like Paradise Donuts. We didn't have donuts. But there's probably is a Paradise Donut as well. Standard mini wheats. I appreciate the mini wheats fans that are in this chat. in this chat. Reese's. Wow, I forgot about Reese's Puffs. I haven't heard the word Reese's Puff in so long. That's crazy. Victoria's Secret Roadhouse, anyone? Chat, what if we all dressed like Victoria's Secret models and went to eat at Texas Roadhouse? Thoughts? Coffee with peppermint mocha creamer and 3 sizable scoops of milk chocolate hot cocoa is goated. That actually sounds fire. That sounds so good. I graduated from college in 2017. That's fair. My 10-year high school reunion is in 2025. What if we all just hold hands and cry? Thoughts? What if we do that? Did you guys see the tweet? It went viral on Twitter. This poor individual was so brave to post with the synchro mechanic that's in the DLC. They were like, I'm so glad that Game Freak allowed me to play as my favorite starter Pokemon from when I was a kid. And it was them using Primarina. Their favorite starter Pokemon from when they were a kid. Sun and Moon came out 10 years ago, chat. 10. How does that make you guys feel? How does that make you guys feel? Did that pass the vibe check? Or do you feel old? Sun and Moon came out like 2016. What is the official? They said they were 12 years old when Sun and Moon came out. It was 2016. Okay, well, either way. Still came out like 7 years ago. You know? Because it's basically 2024. It's still closer to 10 years than it is to not. Either way. They did say I got shined by his head. So bad. Oh, that pained me. Oh, I actually thought I had it. All right. You're telling me I was that young when it came out? Potentially. You might have been that young when it came out. I was not, but I was 12 when Pokemon first came out. I win. You know what? Fair. You do. We got a Jen Warner in the chat. WUNNER. Warner. 2024. That means I've been working at the same place for 12 years. That's a long time. That's a very, very long time. Sandwich check time? 3 minutes. 3 minutes and then we have to run it back. I don't feel like grinding for starters. Same. That's why I haven't done it. Like, there's only a few starters that I feel like are worth the time and effort to... You're pink. Yeah, you're pink. That are, like, worth the time and effort to deal with. And I would rather just Masuda them at that point, to be honest. I could get eggs faster than I could get all the BP for it anyways, so. Isn't Drake and Josh 20 years old next year? I would be okay not knowing that information. I would be okay not knowing that information. Crying. The fox. The fox. 𝗂𝗏. Litten, and then I just never evolve it. Primarina's good. Mudkip. Trico. Other than that, I don't think I really care about any of the starters. Like, I don't think it's worth grinding 12,000 just to get those, like, what, 5? I got Shiny Sobble on accident. Shiny Sobble's so good. Inteleon is an insane shiny. It's so good. Platinum came out 15 years ago. That was my first main series game. Well, I guess Diamond and Pearl. But, like, Gen 4 was my first main series. Because I had XD and Kahlo as my first actual games. And then I can't remember which came out first, but the first Mystery Dungeon came out right along the same time as the DS release. And I can't remember which came first, whether it was Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, or whether the original Mystery Dungeons came out. But American, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh. Small indie company? All right. My entire game just froze. Chikorita, Mudkip, Tepig, Froakie, Rowlet are all good shinies. Ty is well. Y'all are feeling old, just stop aging. I've been 23 for 5 years now. That's such a good point, chat. If you guys just don't want to be old, just stop aging. Have you guys thought about that? Yeah, you need 12K total. It's 3K per biome. So if you want to get all the starters, you have to get 12,000 battle points. But you can do a union circle and you can do it a lot faster. And it apparently saves you hours of grinding. I know people were doing it in the backyard. I don't know if people still are, but you could see if people there are still trying to do it. I think it ran out. Yeah, we ran out. All right. Let me reset. All right. Shiny Trap Pinch on a water sandwich? That's so awesome. Sorry, the stretch feels really good. It's like pinching a spot that really hurts. Okay. Yippee! All right. Nothing slaps harder than a chicken strip basket with gravy from Dairy Queen. I don't think I've gotten, like, I've gotten the chicken strip basket before, but I don't think I've gotten it with gravy before. That's definitely new. The one thing that I think is really good, I don't remember what it's called. It's the only thing I will ever get from KFC, but it's a bowl of, like, mashed potatoes and, like, little popcorn chicken bites. And they do corn, they add gravy. I think you can add bacon to it. They cover it in cheese. And it all, like, melts together. And it makes your tummy feel all warm and cozy. It's so good. Not strawberry. It's so yummy, chat. Wow, I cannot press buttons. I can't tell if the game's lagging or if I just suck. Either way. The famous bowl, that's what it's called. It's so good. And you're from Nebraska? I am, yeah. I don't know, like, going to Dairy Queen for food was just like, it wasn't what happened a lot of the time. At least for me. It could be because I'm from Omaha, as opposed to just like other places. But like the only times we ever went to Dairy Queen were for like a celebration. Like if your team won the tournament or the game and like the team would go to Dairy Queen, or like if someone had a birthday cake from there, there'd be like the few times that I would like go there as like a little treat, but I would get like a blizzard and I would call it a day. Their ice cream slaps pretty hard too. Their ice cream is nutty. So good. All right. Here we go, chat. I was also born in Omaha. Let's go! Yeah. I'm from Omaha and then I moved to Atlanta. That's so cool. Yippee! There's not many of us. I will say, it is very impressive to me the amount of people from this community who are all from like roughly the same areas. That is something I noticed from doing giveaways, especially. Like when I was writing out a lot of your guys' address, I was like, wow, if I did a meetup in like these 3 major cities, we'd get half the community. It was very impressive. I was like, is YouTube just like pushing my streams specifically to people like within certain regions? Because like the amount of people that we have in this community from like my neck of the woods, one very specific place on the East Coast and one very specific place on the West Coast, it was very shocking. It was very, very shocking. I won't say where you guys live. I'm not doxing you guys. But it was very strange when I was writing out all the addresses. I was like, there's no way this is a coincidence, right? Right? You're in West Tennessee? Oh, let's go. I was in Memphis around this time last year for PokeCon. I think that's in West Tennessee. Yeah. Yeah. Right? It's like Southwest, I think. You got shiny 𝗏𝗡? Congratulations for noticing it, because 𝗏𝗡 is a pain to hunt. They soiled the shiny. The shiny's just like not good in this game. 𝗟𝗔𝗌𝗡 is great. 𝗟𝗔𝗌𝗡 looks amazing. I found you through Extraordinary Means, so I guess Arizona isn't getting a lot of Lynn's content. Yeah, Arizona's one state I don't think I could step foot in again. Unfortunately. But listen, if you're willing to go slightly outside the Arizona borders, we could make something work. But I won't be caught dead in the Arizona borders. Nothing against the state. The state's pretty. Shout out Sedona. I'm in the state of Ontario. I want to visit Canada. Can they do Pokemon Worlds in Canada? I would love to go to Canada. Like, it'd be a drive, but it wouldn't be anything crazy. You know what I mean? And no one wants to be here, so I get it. I've heard that your guys's, what are the words? Like, for how much it costs to, like, live there? Like, the cost of living is that of California because so many people are leaving Cali to be in Arizona? From what I'm hearing? I don't know how accurate that is, but I have a friend who lives in Arizona, and they're, like, trying to leave as well because it's just so expensive there now, on top of just depressing, but you know. Are you sure gas right now is $6? I paid $2.50 for gas today. Logan!
So, I have a rant.
I have a
At work
listen.
today, I got written up for literally telling an important person about an inventory problem my work has Monday. And my write-up was for being outside my work area 3 seconds before we leave for the day.
I couldn't hear it over the music. Hold on. Today at work, I got written up for literally telling an important person about an inventory problem my work has had. Wait. I got written up for literally telling an important person about an inventory problem my work has Monday. My write-up was for being outside my work area 3 seconds before we leave for the day. What? So you got written up. Thank you so much for the $20, by the way. So you got written up because you left your work zone to tell an upper management person about an inventory issue. And because you were telling the management about an inventory issue 3 minutes before you left for the day, you got written up because you were out of your zone, but the only reason you were out of your zone was because you were reporting an inventory issue to upper management. Let me get that straight. That happened? That is what your Have you gone to that upper management person and been like, hey, I got written up for telling you about this. Can you get this off my record? I would go to that upper management person you were talking to and been like, hey, yo, vouch for me. That's not shiny, is it? No, sorry, I got shinoed. That's wow. Okay. I'd say get out, but this is your stream. Also, I saw your message when I first woke up and I forgot to respond to it, Gabby. Yes, I did hate you for that. I don't get it. I'm in New York, not originally from here, but it's where I reside, I guess. I mean, you always have the ability to change. You know? Like, would I have chosen Nebraska? No. Did I leave because of a lot of reasons I didn't like Omaha and Nebraska? Sure did. Do I regret it? No. Not a single bit. It was the first time I lost my shit at work. I mean, I don't blame you, but I just would have gone, I don't know if you did, but I would have gone to that upper management person and been like, hey, hello, you need to talk to the other management person because clearly something's getting lost in translation here. Also, hi, that one guy from there. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Eee. Sorry, I have to like readjust. My legs have been really sore recently, even though I haven't like done anything. Like I haven't worked out, but I also haven't done anything strenuous at all. But for some reason, my legs are very sore. So I have to just like constantly change positions. I'd move back to Seattle if it wasn't so expensive. I really want to visit Seattle. I feel like it would be a really fun place to like go to, you know? But I just haven't had the opportunity to. I told our convention person, though, if they ever have opportunities in Seattle, that I would love to go. The important person wasn't upper management. The person who makes the parts for 95% of where I work at, who's literally been asking why there's constantly an inventory problem. Yeah, I have no idea. Honestly, I want to get out of Iowa. I can't blame you. Like I said, as someone who was born in the Midwest, was raised in the Midwest, I can't blame you. Like, I pulled my mom out of Omaha and she lived in Nebraska her entire life. And then my dad's side of the family was from Iowa. Like they were out of Des Moines in like Sioux City. So like I've seen both sides of Iowa and Nebraska. My best friend was from Des Moines. But like there's so much more to the world than cornfields driving in a straight line and being like, I don't know, what do you want to do? Oh, we could go for a drive. We could drive around. Can you see 𝚑𝚘? Chat, can you guys see 𝚑𝚘? If you ever had the chance, I'd absolutely tell you the best places to visit. I would take your word for it. I know Ariel would probably have some good recommendations too. So, that's my goal. I really want to visit Seattle soon. I still want to visit the UK. UK is like #1 on the list for me. Like, I really want to see where I would have gone to college in like Southampton area. Would love to visit Southampton. Would love to visit London. Other than higher taxes, New York isn't that bad. I've heard mixed things. It kind of depends on where you're at in New York from what it sounds like. And stuff like that. Zuko's voice actors will be there, just saying. It depends on if we get paid to go. That's the main thing. Wait, someone not from Iowa doesn't pronounce the S when they say Des Moines? It's simply just not... The S is silent. It's not Des Moines. It's Des Moines. I've never said Des Moines in my life. It's a little silly. My #1 place to visit is Germany since I'm German. That's where my best friend lives now. The one that's from Des Moines. She moved to Germany. So anytime I go to Europe, I know I have a place to stay. And that's really awesome. Were you going to go to the University of Southampton? I did. Yeah. I was 2 months away from moving. I had my name on a house out there. I was one of 25 applicants total in the world to get accepted to their mental health psychology program. And then they screwed up my student loan right before I was supposed to fly out. And they were like, hey, you know how we said your rate was going to be this much for your loan? What if you owe $100,000 per year now? And I said, I can't afford that. And they said, well, that's a bummer because we're the only international loan company in the entire United States for student loans. So you're going to pay it or you're not going to go. And I said, well, I guess I'm not going. And that's how I no longer went to the University of Southampton. Yippee! I was shocked you didn't go to London Worlds. It just like, I didn't realize that many people were going. I think that was a big reason why. Like, that was a horrible year for me. Mental health was not doing well that year. I felt very alone that year. It was not very good. And I would have gone had more people said they were able to go and stuff like that, but I don't think there was any way, like even just mentally and stuff like that, that I would have been able to go. If they ever go back to London, I would easily go. But I didn't know that many people were going. I didn't know it was like a whole big thing. But we should be going to Worlds this year though, which is cool. You'd be surprised how many people say the S. I've never heard people say the S. That's crazy. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. I think I know roughly where that is. Roughly. That's student loans in a nutshell, TBH. So true. Sometime in April? Yeah, let me know. If you're near Atlanta, I'm sure we could figure something out. For sure. Especially considering like you haven't been able to go to like AWA or anything else like that. It would be an honor. I swear something's off with YouTube ads. It keeps bringing me back to the beginning or stopping stream entirely. No, that's valid. From what it sounds like, YouTube is messing around with a lot of their coding. And it's been changing a lot of things. So, like, if you guys have truffle and your truffle starts acting up, that's why. They've been doing a lot of different coding stuff to try to block ad blockers, and it's been screwing with a lot of things. And, like, YouTube's just misbehaving a lot because of it. No, Worlds this year is in Honolulu. There might be, like, NAIC or some other kind of regional event that's in Minneapolis, but Worlds itself is in Hawaii. And they still didn't do anything to affect ad blockers. I know, literally. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine, chat. I'm from SoCal, and I never said the S in Des Moines. I don't know. The one thing that's always been really funny to me when it comes to geography is, like, I don't know. It was where the 50 states were was always just drilled into my head so intensely when I was in school. And so I go into a lot of streamers' chats sometimes, and they're like, "Oh no, chat, I only know where 15 states are." And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean you can only point to 15 states? Like, I feel like I could name basically every single state and where it's located, aside from, like, the teeny tiny ones where it's like Connecticut, Delaware, like those itty bitty ones. Like the tiny little fellas. Other than that, like, I got it down. And it's only because they're so little guys. Like, I feel like I could reach my arm out like this and be on the other end of, like, Delaware, you know? Connecticut, Rhode Island, all those tiny little fellas. Also, hi, David. Welcome to the stream. And Bri. I was going to compliment you and tell you, like, what Twitch called you on their recap. It was like a majestic moderator, something like that. I'd be like, that's my majestic moderator. But then I couldn't remember what they called you. So it's fine. Wait, Rhode Island is a state? Look at me dead in the eyes right now. Look at her. Look at her in the eyes. And tell her that you did not just say that. You did not just ask if Rhode Island is a state. It was majestic moderator. Let's go. That's crazy. I literally just guessed. I was like, what's an M word that sounds magical about mods? Rhode Island is an island, isn't it? No. Chat, when are they gonna bring back Old Jersey? Like, we've had New Jersey and New York, but when are they bringing back Old Jersey? I thought it was just some random island. Nope. Nope. It's a state. It's absolutely a state in the continental United States. It's time they bring back Old York. You would think. Like, there's West Virginia. Where's South Virginia? Thoughts? Why the fluff is it called Rhode Island if it's not an island? That's a great question. Chat, let's educate ourselves. The state was named by Dutch explorer Adrian Block. He named it 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, meaning Red Island, in reference to the red clay that lined the shore. The name was later angelicized when the region became under British rule, and it became known as Rhode Island instead of Root Island. Yeah, York is just in the UK. Indeed. Wouldn't it technically be Old Amsterdam? You're not even wrong. I'll bring this up to the governor of New York since I'm very close to her. See, you guys learned something today. All right. Alrighty, here we go, chat. You wanna see some real speed? Here we go. Alaska. Pennsylvania. Wisconsin. North Carolina. Idaho. This one's Mass, right? That one's Connecticut. Mass? Okay. I knew it was one of those two. It's always the rectangles. Rhode Island. This one? That's Delaware. This one? Tiny. Okay. Minnesota. North Dakota. Georgia. Crazy. Colorado. That's Wyoming. Fuck. New York. Michigan. Washington. Oh, that's South Dakota. I just read it wrong. That's South Dakota. I just saw South, and I'm so close to South Carolina. I was just like, it's clearly South Carolina. They said Dakota. All right, Nevada. Now that's South Carolina. Texas. And then this one's Connecticut. New Mexico. Maryland. Arizona. Iowa. That's Kentucky. West Virginia. Ohio. Nothing good ever happened in Utah. That's Wyoming. Utah. Tennessee. Illinois. That's Indiana. Illinois. Delaware is a state that exists. It's clearly this guy. Yep, absolutely. Hawaii. Louisiana. Kansas. Oregon. New Jersey. Missouri. Florida. Alabama. Arkansas. Maine. Nebraska. Virginia. Vermont is this. It's the same state, just flipped the other way around. This one. God damn it. It's this one. Okay. New Hampshire. Crazy. They're right next to each other. Montana. California. Oklahoma. Wyoming. Mississippi. Indiana. Kentucky. We run it back. Tennessee. Illinois. Michigan. Minnesota. Oklahoma. New Mexico. Montana. Mass. West Virginia. Louisiana. Washington. South Dakota. South Carolina, now that we read the S's out loud. And we know what we're looking for. Connecticut. Arizona. Delaware is a tiny man. Mississippi. Alaska. North Carolina. Nebraska. North Dakota. Alabama. Wisconsin. Colorado. Idaho. Ohio. Tiny Rhode Island. Cali. Maryland. Iowa. Vermont. Nothing bad. I can't do Utah. I swear to God. And then New Hampshire is here. New Jersey is here. I tried to click that one. I just fat fingered it. Kansas, Hawaii, Georgia, Nevada, Virginia, Texas, Arkansas, Florida, Maine, Pennsylvania, New York, Indiana, Missouri, Kentucky, now Wyoming, then it's Oregon. Technically it was 98 because I just fat fingered the other one because the states were so small. That's all I'm saying. 98%, let's go! What if they just called the United States the New United Kingdom? Chat, how would that make you feel? I think we threw the tea in the harbor so that wouldn't happen, right? I think that was the, like, sure there's like no taxation without representation, right? But I thought that was like part 2 of why we threw the tea in the harbor. I could never live in Oregon. I'm far too unorganized. I'm gonna swim with the Incays. Thoughts? What if I go swim with the Incays instead? That is an option. You know how there's option A, B, C, and D? This is option E. It's fine. We're fine. Never been more fine in my life. Chat, can we talk about the fact that I'm on sandwich 2 with 9 minutes left and we haven't found a single shiny and haven't even phased? I'm telling you, I think my game's broken. Like, is that fair for me to say that I think my game is broken? If this were Vandy, he would have found 4 shiny Slowbro by now. 4. And at least 2 Inkay. Cause like, I'm checking the Inkays. It's not like I'm missing them. They're just blue. All of them. I feel like they lowered the shiny odds for Indigo Disc. I wouldn't not believe you. Cause if we're technically going on the record, this is sandwich number 4 without a single shiny. Cause we did the sandwiches last night. That's 4 sandwiches in a row without 1 shiny. Like that's the perspective we're looking at here. Doesn't that bring you just a little bit of pain? Maybe you're shiny locked. Maybe that's their way of being like, this is what you get for doing Nuzlocks. You randomized your game, we take away your shinies. Like maybe that's what's happening here. Comparisons only hurt you in the long run. I know. It's just like we're doing the same thing though. Like that's the thing that's different. It'd be different if it was skill-based and I just sucked, right? Like there are games where I would just admit that Vandy would kick my ass in. Any first-person shooter game would be one of them, right? The difference there would be astounding. And that would make sense, right? Because he's good at first-person shooters, and I don't touch them. But for us to make a sandwich and walk in circles and have the luck be so vastly different... Like, why? Why is this happening? Okay, hold on. My phone is exploding. Okay. Okay, we're good. Sorry, Jordan was sending us stuff about the dogs. And I wanted to be sure because I got like 5 messages. I wanted to be sure there like wasn't something wrong. We have a group chat, by the way. So like, as a preference, I'm not being like exploded on. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I just had to be sure. Lynn's wins against and Smash against Vandy? It depends. I beat him before. We're kind of even. We just play totally different characters. Like, I'm a Pika main. I used to be good at Pit, but I haven't played. Sorry. I thought those were green. I used to be good at Pit, but I haven't played Pit in so long, I don't think I could play Pit anymore. But Vandy and I are about even in Smash. They're, like I said, it's just 2 totally different characters. I also haven't played Smash in a really long time. So. I'm a Gren main. I don't think I ever got around to, like, learning Gren. I could do Pokemon Trainer back in the day as well. But I was always just like, Pikachu was the staple because I learned to play it on the N64. And he's just kind of been my main ever since. All I know is when we went to show your moves for PAX and Dobbs hosted the show your moves tournament, I got my butt kicked every time. But that's also has to do with the bracket. I knew I was doomed. I think I faced Elliot. If it wasn't Elliot, it was someone who looked identical to Elliot that I faced in 2020. I sat down to do my, like, intro match. And I had Pikachu. And the person I was playing picked Dr. Mario. And I looked at them and I was like, hey, so, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good would you say that you are at this game? And I knew there was 0 chance of me winning from the second he looked at me, looked at my character, and said, don't worry about it. And I said, so you're really good at this. And he goes, it's better if you don't know. And then he proceeded to wipe the floor with me. And that's how I lost Show Your Moves. That's how that went. Also, hi, Muddy Buddy. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. It'd be fun to see a Smashing with viewers. I don't own the game anymore. Unfortunately, the other thing that's really bad with Smash 2 is if you're not playing, like, in the same room as everyone else, like, the lag for Smash is insane. I'm a hero Diddy Kong and Sora main. Okay. Shout out to no one in chat saying that they're a Pyro Mythra main. That's the big win that we have going on for this chat right now. Jay! Dear Hoyo, hurry up. Sincerely a Genshin addict. Oh, is it update night for you guys? Have fun. How's the shiny hunt going? This is sandwich number 4 without a shiny. Ah! Oh my god! 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 Muddy Buddy? I don't know how you just did what you did. I don't know how you just did what you did. Hello? Hey, remember when I said this was sandwich number 4 without a shiny? That's crazy. Also, hi, Light Glory. Welcome to the stream. Muddy buddy? Muddy? His buddy? So true? Nothing but facts? No fiction? He can get added to the party. Yippee! That's crazy. That's twice now that that's happened. Because remember when we were going for Lapras, I was like, our luck sucks. We haven't found anything. It's been so long. I'm aging the wrinkles on my face. Gabby goes, hey, how's the hunt? And I was like, we're dying. And then Lapras appeared. That's your deck entry? Oh, I didn't even read it. Which one are you evolving it into? Probably Bro. I don't think King is that good. If I got another one, I would probably do King. But I think Bro is overall just a better shiny. I also got myself a shiny Beldum. Let's go. Huge. Congratulations. That wasn't another one, right? No. Okay. All right. What do we hunt after this, guys? Taking requests. Taking requests. What are the vibes? Buddy is indeed muddy. I don't have the starters, so I can't do Chikorita or anything like that. I would have to Masuda it if I did do it. Dura. Porygon. We did Porygon yesterday. We didn't end up getting it. What does shiny Dura look like? Isn't it just like a much more brighter blue? Chansey? I could do Dura. I didn't think... Like, I knew Ghost liked Dura. I didn't know we had that many Duras. Seal? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, yeah. Okay, so if they spawn in the same spot... what... I know Dura spawns in Polar. Where is the best spot in Polar to find it? Holidays involve sweet. Let's go for Milcery and just gaslight ourselves over different shades of white. Jay! But Pyramid is so much fun. So I struck a nerve. Oh no. Chat. How do we backpedal? Hey Jay, did you know you're cool? Smile. Southeast Polar for Dura. Okay, we'll see. I got my shiny Dura yesterday. I need to look up what shiny Dura looks like. I feel like I just remember like the red and the blue being much more vibrant. But I could just be wrong. I think Sandwich ran out because that was a Cottony. Yeah, okay. Let me save here real quick. Where... Shiny Dural. Wait. Its shiny's literally not different. Why? Chat, are you debating me? This is the difference. Like, that's the difference in Dura. That's comparing shiny to shiny? I can't find one that... I thought that was shiny versus non-shiny. Is it Cerebi that shows? Duraludon. So he just becomes... Which one's the shiny? The one on the right? Okay, the one on the right is shiny. Wait, Jay, thank you so much for a gift. Thank you for the 5 biddies. Thank you, thank you. Am I live on Twitch? I don't think I'm live on Twitch. Hold on. I'm not live on Twitch, right? Okay, I had to be sure I wasn't multicasting. Okay. I had to be so sure I wasn't multicasting. I was spooked. Okay. I was at Twitch alerts were still on. They sure are. They sure are. Okay. I did this on Wanted to Die. Yeah, they all look the same body-wise for the most part. Okay, so is there a spot where Duraludon and Beldum spawn? I guess I could probably just fly. We're that close to Tundra. Okay. I knew it was polar. It's just a matter of where in polar. The higher area of polar? Okay, when you say higher... I just tried 4 times to jump. Oh, I can't climb this? You can't climb it. Alright, well that's... Oh, that's because it's that border. Alright. My bad. Didn't know that was... Semi-close to Drayton's area? That means nothing to me because I haven't done story. Alright. Oh?
Sup, Lindsay.
Hello.
Since I need to do more for you, I sent you a DoorDash gift card. Thanks for being an awesome and amazing person. Always appreciate you and your streams.
Thank you.
You're cooler than me, Lindsay.
I always think it's done, and then there's the "you're cooler than me" at the end every time. Thank you so much, Casey. The GOAT. Thank you, thank you. A hero. A hero that we don't deserve. Thank you, thank you. Bum ba da bum ba dump. I'll take this. I don't know what that is. Zen headbutt. Okay, cool. Climb. Climb.
Austin Sebastian says, it's time to jam. Get some cat jams in the chat.
Get some cat jams. Okay. Hello, Koraidon, please. 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 Okay, so that's the very top. So I guess we'll just climb that. People said climb mountain, so I'm gonna climb mountain. I thought that was a Beware, and then I remembered Beware wasn't in this game. And then I stopped thinking it was Beware. Thanks for joining me on this timeline. Duraludon is nowhere near as bad as 𝗏𝚘𝚗𝚗, trust me. Well, lucky for you, I never shiny hunted 𝗏𝚏𝚗𝚗. Climb! Hey, I found Duraludon. Okay. So Golurk is here. Is there like a flatter area? Or is this just like... Hey. You would think this would be a fly point. Gotta post this on my socials, she said. I just want the item. Thank you. Okay. So I probably should have done this before we started this entire adventure. What's the ingredient for steel? Peanut butter and salty. Okay. Alrighty. Picnic. Oh, thank you, Dylan. I appreciate you. Alrighty. The seal that PM7 killed didn't deserve its fate. No, it did. It absolutely did. Use dragon, but I'm dual hunting Beldum. If I do dragon, I can't get Beldum. I don't have Violet. Sandshrews a Violet exclusive. I'm playing Scarlet. Unless someone lied to me. You get Beldum, Matang, and Dura. That's what I want. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. There's more to this. Sorry, we're just trying to figure out the dog stuff. Okay. So you just need one hamburger, salty and spicy? I think all I need is the peanut butter. I think that's all I needed. Because this should give me all three, right? Sparkling title encounter. Yeah, we're good.
Flying Boxers 1 says Scotland forever.
Yeah, we're good. We're good, chat. You want me going back to Utah? Wait, why do they keep sending you back to Utah? Is that? No, that's blue. Wow, that literally looked silver. Okay. That absolutely looked silver to me. Good heavens. All right, we're doomed. We're doomed. Yippee! All right, I think all of these are blue. Because I'm good at my job and they need people for training purposes. I mean, that's valid. I just know that traveling can be hard, especially considering, you know, like everything you're planning in your personal life and stuff like that as well. I wouldn't mind going back. I mean, fair. I mean, it seemed pretty, so I can't blame you for being like, wow, pretty work environment. It's like a little mini vacation. Darn, what a shame. So is like really the main thing I'm looking for on Duraludon the little thing on his head to change colors? That's what we're doing? Yeah, especially if they pay for it. All right. Yippee. Let's just see what we can do. The body's slightly darker. Okay. Have you fed your Snorlax today? I have. I think I'm Ultra 2 right now. I just didn't have a lot of good Pokemon for what the week wanted. If I had an Espeon, I would be chillin'. It just kind of stinks because, like, my Spheal just suck. Like, I was told that Spheal are, like, goated at this game. And I feel like my Spheal do literally nothing for me. Their ability never pops. They never give me anything out of it. So I'm 2 seconds away from boxing all the Spheal and doing EVs instead.
Austin Sebastian wants to know if next stream, Pokemon Blaze Black Abs Volt White Randomizer.
Randomizer? Can you even randomize those games? I thought you couldn't. Can you? The answer to that is probably not. Mainly because I don't want to start a series to not finish it. My Spheal also sucks, so I get it. Like, I have 3 of them right now. Like, my team for this week is 3 Spheal, a Kangaskhan, and Wobbuffet. But like, it's just, it's not serving, chat. It's simply just not serving. I just haven't had a Pokemon where I'm like, wow, your ability just simply does not pop, no matter if you have a popping ability on it or not. Because it's not like their natures and stuff like that just suck. They just don't do their job. I finished drawing the Appleton Flapple Evo. I'll post them on Twitter because mobile Discord's trash right now. That's fair. But yeah, I'm excited to see it. What's still... That's so strange. You're the only person I've seen have that bug. Have you tried, like... I don't want to tell you to uninstall the game because I don't want you to, like, have to risk losing progress. That's so strange. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone else have that issue, unfortunately. I wish I could give you more advice. You know?
What the hell's up with this door?
It's giving, I wish you were better. I wish it just did its job, to be honest with you. I got myself a shiny Slowpoke. Let's go! Congratulations. You deserved it after summoning the last shiny, let me tell you. Did you all like the stream? You better have, chat. Did you guys all like the stream? Did you guys? Eyes emoji? How's it going, Tristan? Hopefully you and Hannah are having a great night. Hello, hello. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-ba-dum. I pray there isn't a blizzard on this mountain because it'll suck. Oh, they get blizzards up here. I mean, like, I guess that would make sense. But, like, what if we didn't and just said we did? Thoughts? This Beldum, every single time, it looks shiny. Without fail. I'll transfer out to a different site, but I want a promotion if I transfer. I mean, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I just know that you're engaged and stuff like that going on as well, so I wasn't sure how much, like, wedding planning and stuff like that was throwing a loop through things. You know, because, like, I'm sure you want to spend time with your fiance as well, so I wasn't sure how well, like, being away during all of that was having an impact on things as well. Because obviously that's just, like, hard timing for your employers, you know what I mean? It's a very unfortunate time that they were like, hey, how about right now we transfer you across the country? You know what I mean? I really pray I haven't missed one because, like, I'm not noticing anything different with any of these guys. Like, they all literally look the same. The wedding is until July. You guys got time then. That's good. You You guys got a lot of time. Would auto battles help? I mean, maybe. Like, I notice, like, the red if they're facing me. It's just a matter of if they're not. And, like, it's kind of one of those things where if I get 𝗔𝗨𝚘𝚗, then cool, but, like, I'd rather get 𝗫𝗏𝚘 than 𝗔𝗨𝚘𝚗, to be honest with you. Just because it's noticeable. I miss the shiny sound. I know. That would make life so much easier. Because then I'm not looking for, like, tiny triangles on their head. And using that as my only source of whether or not I've done my mission. I didn't think I was in your hitbox, but okay. Our 𝗟𝗪𝗏 shiny goes crazy, though. I had to look up the difference. How do you evolve it? Is it by level or is it some weird, like, mechanic? Oh, it's an item? Wait, why is everyone saying uni? Is it something where it's just... Hold on. Hold on. Wait, why isn't uni showing in my chat? Is my chat broken? Where's uni? We've lost uni. Uni! There it is! I had to refresh. Uni with a $50 bomb! Happy holidays, friends. P.S. I hate Apple's new autocorrect thing. I don't know what the autocorrect thing that you're talking about... See, there it is.
Happy holidays, friends. P.S. I hate Apple's new autocorrect thing.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, the super chat wasn't even showing. Like, I went over to my other chat just because, like, again, like, the combined chat doesn't tell me super chats. I found another program, though, so I'll try using that one in the future. But, like, even the super chat wasn't showing. Like, Uni's messages wasn't. Like, I had 0 uni on my screen, so I was so confused. Thank you so much for the $50 bomb. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're having a happy holidays as well with your loved ones. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. That's so kind and generous of you. I'm sorry that autocorrect is being rude to you. I don't know if there's a new update. I haven't noticed anything different with my autocorrect, but it's possible that maybe I'm just, like, behind. YouTube's all broken? Is YouTube freaking out for you guys? Uh-oh. If YouTube's messing up, try refreshing. That's typically what helps me. Why is everyone saying uni? Oh, again, like, the super chat didn't even show. I had nothing. I'm like, everyone's saying Uni's name, but Uni isn't here. Now Uni's here. Oh God, Uni. That's less than ideal. Far less than ideal. It's fine for me, just breaks way too much. The one thing I will say that I've noticed a big difference with, chat, is not using Google Chrome. Like, on the real, Google Chrome has been breaking like crazy recently. I've been using Opera GX instead of Google Chrome, and on my phone, I've literally been having to use Safari. Like, when KC sent me the, like, Starbucks gift card, I went to add it to my app so I could do a mobile order. I couldn't even add the funds from my Gmail account to my Starbucks if I used Chrome or anything Google-based. It would only work if I use Safari. So I think Google Chrome is just, like, having a heyday. We love Firefox. I don't think I've used Firefox since, like, elementary school. I literally forgot Firefox was a site. I'm mobile 99% of the time. That's fair. If you're like within the app, I would say it's normally better, but even as of recently, like, I don't know. There's been times where I join Vandy's stream, and even if I don't get an ad, it chucks me 2 minutes behind stream. Like, I don't know why it doesn't just put me at the live point. It's really bad. It's just not that difficult. From what I've been told, though, it has to do a lot with YouTube changing their code recently to try to prevent ad blockers, and due to that, like, a lot of things are just breaking because they're so concerned about it, you know? So apparently because of that, it's been making everything break. So if it's been breaking a lot for you, you're not crazy, you're not insane. It's just been a time and a half. I'm just gonna go the other way. They can have that little crevice. Sometimes it puts me at the start of streams. I've had that happen too.
Mama Wolf Meg says to fix your posture, you absolute goober.
I got you. Like the very, very beginning of stream, even though they've been streaming for 2 hours. Yep. It's a fun time. It's a very, very fun time. We'll just see what we can do. In the rain, it's a goomy, goomy. In the grain, it's a goomy. On the brain, I can't stop thinking about goomy all day. Can't stop thinking about goomy all day. Goomy, 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 goomy. Can't stop thinking about goomy all day. Yippee!
Oathkeeper Bree wants to make sure you appreciated Goomy today.
That's a good call. That's a very, very good call. Hey, Linz, how are you doing today? I have a bad toothache, trying to watch YouTube and distract me. Do you think the new DLC is worth it? Because I see the new Pokemon game in general is not good. I don't know. Like, it's fine. It's kind of my overall opinion. I think the story closure that you get at the end of this DLC is good. The best way for me to explain it is the DLCs didn't add to the longevity of the game like Sword and Shields did. You know, with Sword and Shield, you had Dynamax adventures, you had stuff like that that kept you coming back to the game and playing it for a long time. With the fact that you can't shiny hunt the legendaries and everything else, and just kind of the way they handled this DLC, like I said, you get story closure from the main game. But aside from that story closure, it's really just more Pokemon and like a tiny plot, to be honest with you. Beldum just like pushed me off a cliff. So I don't know, it kind of depends on what you value in a game as to whether or not you're gonna think it's worth it or not. Indigo Disc is definitely better than the Teal Mask, in my opinion, but it's definitely not gonna have you coming back to it for a long time like Crown Tundra did. So again, it all just kind of comes down to preference, to be honest with you. I want a Pokemon game with a built-in randomizer. I wish. I definitely wish. It really just depends on if Nintendo's gonna actually like listen to their consumer base. I don't know. It gets a little tricky. I think Pokemon is starting to like lessen up on the reins of like, oh my god, you randomized the game, you're going to hell kind of mindset. But Nintendo themselves hasn't. So I think it's the opposition of two separate entities, and I feel like Pokemon has to comply with Nintendo overall. Because Nintendo actually changed their entire policies, chat. Like, according to Nintendo, with their new policy updates at all, you cannot alter a game in any way, shape, or form. So like YouTubers who do like randomized Nuzlocke and stuff like that, they technically have full right to take down our videos. As a fun fact. Anything that's like a randomizer, Nuzlocke, randomizer, anything, they can take down not only the video and take down our entire channel. Because of the fact that we put a rare candy into the game because it's considered altering the game file. So anything that is not vanilla, Nintendo basically said, we'll take down your entire channel for it. Do I think they're actually going to do it? No. Do I think it's to prevent, like, big, crazy mods? Like, insane things? Yes. But I think that's going to be the biggest conflict of interest. Is that I don't think Pokemon cares as much. I think Nintendo cares. I think they're trying to just bridge the gap until the next game release at this point. Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely figure out a lot of stuff in February come Pokemon Day. And that'll make life a lot easier, you know? People are for sure randomizing Scarlet Violet. People are going to be randomizing everything, you know? I think, truthfully, a lot of the policy got changed because of... I can't remember. Wasn't it Point Crow? Question mark, who made the crazy Zelda mod that went viral? And then there was a whole bunch of controversy because Nintendo found out about it and they weren't happy. I think it's to prevent stuff like that from happening again. I can't remember if it was Point Crow. I get their names messed up a lot. But someone who does make Pokemon content either made a Zelda mod, found a Zelda mod, that video went viral. Pokemon was very angry about it. It was Point Crow? Okay. Yeah, next year we're getting Gen 5. Like that's just what's happening. It's the formula. It's the math. We'll probably get Gen 5 and they'll probably announce the other mystery dungeon, if not another small side game on top of Pokemon Sleep Update, on top of talking about Pokemon Unite, now that Season 3 of Unite officially kicks off in February. It would already be started at that point. So just everything that has to go with Eos Cup and stuff like that and how to qualify. So there's going to be a lot of lore. Explorers of Sky remakes, I beg. I think there's a very high chance for that, unless it's something new. If they do another Mystery Dungeon, which they have the patent for, it will either be Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, Darkness Time, all that stuff, or it'll be new. You got a 50-50 shot. Obviously, I'm hoping for XD or Kahlo and stuff like that as well, but I'm well aware that the chances of that happening over anything else is like a 2% chance. But let me tell you, I'm holding on to that too. That wasn't shiny, was it? No, that's blue. All right. DX was remakes because of the red blue. True, it was. That's why Sky, Darkness, and Time are next in line. I'm thinking Gen 2 remakes are the oldest game without a remake. But the thing is, they technically already got their remake. Gen 2 was the first one to get the remake based off of the formula they're doing. So yes, it's been the oldest, but it's also because they started with it. So it doesn't make sense for them to go back to Gen 2 when Gen 2 already got its remake. I could see them doing like Legends Celebi and doing something like that out of it. But like Heart Gold Soul Silver was like the start of the remakes, if you will, in that like era. So it's been the longest, but only because they started there. But like I said, I would be shocked if they didn't give Gen 2 some kind of love again sometime soon. But I feel like doing Legends Celebi would make the most sense if they were to do another Legends game because of the Burnt Tower and all the history that goes with that. But the other thing to take into consideration too, you know, is the fact that conveniently the only legendaries to get alternate forms were Gen 2 and Gen 5. You know, you had Entei, Suicune, and Raikou, pick your pronunciation, for Scarlet, and then you had the Gen 5. So they could be working on Gen 2 and Gen 5 at the same time and just doing different things. But like I said, I think Legends Celebi would make a lot more sense than doing an entire other Johto game, because if you do Johto and you want to do Johto correct, that means you would have to go back to Kanto, which means they remake Kanto again. You know? So it's really just a matter of, are they going to remake Kanto again? Yeah, I mean, we're in Unova for the Indigo disc. I think that was just their, like, segue into it. You know what I mean? It's like their little Easter egg that they always drop. Legend Zygarde would go hard. I think something that would be cool, instead of going the Zygarde route, is if you did the Legend Tapus. And you got to, like, go into the history of all of the different Tapus and the islands that in which they came from before things like Z crystals and stuff like that came to be, because alphas and stuff like that would still play a role into it because of the way that totem Pokemon function. So I feel like doing a deep dive into, like, the Tapus and why they're the Guardians, how they became the Guardians, all that kind of stuff could actually be really cool, because the Tapus are just kind of like there, you know? They're like, Tapu Bulu, our savior. An ancient Hawaiian culture in a Pokemon game would be iconic. That's what I'm saying. And Pokemon Worlds is at Hawaii this year. And you just randomly bring up Gen 7? Okay, well, thank you for the sass, first and foremost. Second of all, it's because Zygarde has way much of a storyline in Gen 7 than it does Gen 6, so because of that, it made my brain think of Gen 7, although the game is based in Gen 6. So I am allowed to form an opinion about something related to what you said, and have my own opinion about it. Smile. Thanks for the sass, though. Are you doing another double stream? That's the plan, yeah. I need to get a snack ahead of time, though. All right, we got 2 minutes, chat. Run, thank you so much for being a member. I hope you enjoy your emotes. You have the DoorDash gift card? True, but, like, I'd rather save it for a day where I actually, like, need, like, dinner. I already technically had dinner. I just need to, like, eat, and it wouldn't be here in time. I'd have to eat on stream. I think we should have Pokemon Z for Gen 6. I mean, the door's open for it. The door is definitely open for it. It's just a matter of if they take the opportunity, you know? Because the thing is as soon as we get Gen 5, that means we get Gen 6. And I'm actually kind of excited for Gen 6. I love Gen 6 a lot. Like, I think the storyline for Gen 6 is a little on the cheese train. And I understand why people think it's easy. I just love Kalos as a region. I love the Kalos decks, and I love the region of Kalos. It's so pretty. What should I get for dinner I'm gonna eat? That's a good question. I had a sandwich the other night. Like, I went and got a chicken tender sub, some chipotle sauce, melted cheese with some pickles and red onion and jalapeno. Spicy and melted in cheese and yummy. It was great. I don't know what they're gonna do for Gen 8. I mean, we've got some time. I had a sandwich I made for lunch. Well, I forget that most people eat more sandwiches in their lifetime than I do. I mean, like, what are the options? What are we cooking with? So basically, remake music is gonna be Gen 5, so I'm assuming Gen 5 remake soon. We will probably get a Gen 5 remake announcement in February on Pokemon Day. Pokemon Day is February 27th. All right, I think that's it. Yeah, okay. Yippee! Alrighty. I'm gonna close out of that so I don't forget to reset so I don't lose my herba. Almost any restaurant that's in Texas. Well, I don't know what restaurants are in Texas. I'm assuming Texas Roadhouse is in Texas, so I've got that much. You could do like a rice bowl. I feel like rice bowls are always like a go-to if you're like hungry and you want food with a lot of variety. I can also confirm that no shiny Dura showed up. Okay, cool. That is good information. You'll get a new Pokemon game on February 30th. I don't think it's gonna be that quick of a turnaround, let me tell you. Let me tell you. But, gamers, I am gonna call this the end of the YouTube stream. I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out. I'm gonna go ahead and raid my Twitch because I will be live over there for some Baldur's Gate here. I just need to grab a snack real quick. So if you guys don't mind just hanging out before I grab a snack here real quick. I should be live within, I'd say, 10, 15 minutes, if not earlier. It just kind of depends on how long food takes me to cook. But let me drop this link for you guys. I will warn you guys, if you guys were not there last night, Baldur's Gate is a 18+ game because of how graphic it is. And there is definitely adult content in that stream. So that is your warning before anyone clicks that link. But I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out. I will be live over there. And like I said, 15 minutes or less should be roughly around that time. But we can do some Baldur's Gate and just hang out and vibe. It'll be a great time. Great life. Yippee. But I will see you guys all over there. Thank you so much for a wonderful, fantastic stream. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. Goodbye. You dropped your dashboard?